Hey, it's your boy the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my goons for pulling up once again. I appreciate you all tapping in. Now, all of the altcoins are set to explode, but let's talk and let me further explain. Now, what we're looking at is the total crypto market cap, excluding the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Okay, so if I come over here to coin market cap, we're not talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Solana, Binance, USDC, Doge, Cardano, TRX. We're talking about everything below those, right? All the way down as far as we can go. Now, the key is to take advantage of this is to understand the patterns, okay? Now, looking at this, we are in a bullish triangle pattern, okay? So as you can see here, and right now we're at the lows. So we're looking for a breakout on this, okay? Now that we have reached the lows, and as you can see, we've had a bunch of punctures in this area, we are currently at the at the bottom. So the key to take advantage of this is to look for the cryptocurrencies that are making the patterns, right? So if we hop back over to the coin market cap, now let's start at number 11, okay, which is Chainlink. So we're going to check out Chainlink and see if Chainlink is at a bottom or if it's making a pattern where we could possibly see some upside. This is a good way to get access to a great entry to get massive gains, right? So let's head over to Chainlink. Now look at Chainlink. We're on the daily here, and as you can see, we are in a bullish triangle pattern. So Chainlink is one of these cryptocurrencies that you will see a good run in. Okay, so let's just measure this, right? So we're on the daily. So we're gonna use the Fibonacci, which the Fibonacci is one of my favorites. We go from this recent low to this high, and of course the Fibonacci is reversed to give us possible price targets. I love the 141 because the 141 is the most accurate. Now, based on that, on the 141, we could be seeing a $49 Chainlink. Now, if we go back in the past, we see that the highest Chainlink has ever been was $52. So $49 is most definitely not off of the table. So as you can see, Chainlink is making a pattern that you can take advantage of. Now, obviously, we're close to the bottom. So this could possibly be a great entry. If we go further down, even better. But as of right now, this is a great entry on Chainlink to take advantage of this $20 or $25 or so gain. All right. So let's check and see what's next. And this is what I do. I look at these patterns, and if you look at my previous videos, the way that I'm able to come up with these targets and know when they're going to do what they're going to do, it's kind of hard to put the exact when, but you can position yourself to take advantage of it when it does. Right. So let's look at Avalanche. I talked about Avalanche in the past. Avalanche is definitely a play. Let me find Avalanche right here. OK, so in the past, when I talked about Avalanche, let me see. So as of right now, we are in this uptrend on this trend line. OK, so now we're starting to head down. Now, one thing that I want to explain, these lines aren't always exact. If that makes sense, it's not going to exactly hit this trend line and pop up. This trend line is just an area of where price can reverse. This trend line could be tighter like this. It can be loose like this, but just the area. So we see that we see that Avalanche is coming down right into this area of support, which means we could see a move up, right? So if we break this down on the daily, and we're going to look for a short-term target for Avalanche using the 141, we're looking at $78.19 for Avalanche. OK, so that's definitely, a nice gain, and currently it's trading at $32.93. Now let's hop over to another one. I'm not a fan of Toncoin. Let's check out XLM. Let me see XLM. All right. So for me, XLM it's not creating a pattern that is super recognizable for me. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take advantage of it. If you believe in the technology, like myself, I always buy XLM when it's on the lows. That's just me because I believe in the technology. Whenever we go down, I buy. Whenever we go up, I buy. That's just me. But for somebody looking for optimal entry, this one does not have a pattern that is being shown currently that is presenting itself for, for me to want to, put the house on it, if that makes sense. All right. So let's check out another one. Right. Okay. HBAR. HBAR is another one that I rock with. So HBAR, again, here's another one. HBAR, right? This is a bullish triangle. HBAR is making one of the patterns. This is a good place to buy in on HBAR. And again, just understand that, like I said previously, these lines aren't the exact price. You want to buy in that area. Nobody can really give you the exact price of where it's going to turn around and go crazy. Okay, so let's pull out the fib and look at the possibilities of HBAR, just so we can have an idea. The 141 is very consistent. If you've been here for a while, the 141 goes crazy. So on this daily chart and based off of this low and this high, we're looking at 98 cents. Okay, for HBAR, 98 cents. And let me go back to the total market cap. Now, with the total market cap, we want to exit, right? So if you're somebody that wants to get in, makes quick money and exit, you want to also plan your exit so that when they simultaneously hit, let's say, for example, the 141, and when it hits what it's going to hit on the market cap, you can get out, because most likely people are going to start liquidating positions. So let me put the total market cap. Let me see. So we could possibly see on a total market cap, $641 billion first stop, right? So once the market cap reaches that point, you got to go and you got to check. All right, where are we, right? Did we reach the 141? Did we surpass the 141? That's cool. That's good. But we will probably see some sort of price action in this area, whether it, has a major move down, whether it stalls or whatever, but it gives you a reference point on when you should get out, because most likely that's where, larger, hedge funds and ETFs will start taking, not ETFs, but larger hedge funds and larger players will start taking profit, right? So you can use that as a gauge of when you should get out, because once the money starts exiting, well, then you start having, the red days, like we've seen in the past couple of days, where it gets, I call it bloody. That's when, a lot of people exit the market. They get scared and they start panic selling, right? So you can use these levels. They're really just psychological levels. This is all math plus human emotion. We take advantage of this with a clear mind and a straight head, and, use this to, enter and exit out of the market. So let's check out one more. So the SUI, in my opinion, I think that the SUI will go into a bear market. I timed the 141. We hit the 141. I was hoping to see, the 161, but it didn't happen. I actually took some profit on HBAR once we hit the 141. I did a video talking about this, and I showed you all. Actually, if I break it back down to the daily, we were in this triangle pattern right here, and then we rode it to the 141. So if you were here a couple weeks ago, you caught that play. You caught that. Get money. But since HBAR has been on a bull run while everything else has been in bear territory, I think that, we will see a move down into this area. And, within the next 2-3 years, then we'll see another bull run on the SUI. So before I get up out of here, I want to talk about SHIB. SHIB is the next one. Let's go to SHIB. Where's SHIB? SHIB is right here. Again, this is another one that is in a triangle pattern. Okay, so I'm looking for the SHIB to hit 1 cent during this move that we see on the market, the market cap, excluding the top 10 cryptocurrencies. And as you can see, they look very similar, right? But this is just confirmation for us, right? As more money pours into cryptocurrencies, now we're starting to get into a battle with the United States, and it's a financial war of who's going to have the best cryptocurrency technology, who's going to have the best AI, who's going to implement the technology the best, who's going to revolutionize the space, right? So that's going to cause more players to get in, not just, BlackRock and, some of these other larger institutions in here in America, but now we're talking about Europe, we're talking about the continent of Africa, we're talking about all of those countries, we're talking about the continent of Asia. So, it's definitely going to change in the future. A lot more money is going to flow in. And if just to put it in perspective for you, if we go back, look at where we were in 2014, $10.32 million. And right now we are at $320 billion in the, the amount of money that is flowing through the lower altcoins outside of the top 10. So that's actually not bad. That's a really nice growth. And it's going to go even higher. We may reach $1 trillion, in the near future. But I just wanted to give you all that information. Definitely check it out. Get you Trading View. Link is in the description and learn these things. Now over here to the crypto bubbles. Right now on the month, XCN, crazy gains. Over 1,200%. Let's look at the week. The week, it's kind of bloody, and that's okay. A lot of positions got liquidated. That's just a part of the game, but you got to keep a cool head, clear mind, and you'll be okay long term. Now in the day, everything's green for the most part. We have a lot of meme coins that are going crazy. As you can see, Fart Coin and Whiff, those are going crazy. I actually talked about Fart Coin. I showed a chart on it. Let me go to the daily. So I talked about, this as an entry. We had a slight move down and then it shot up very close to the 141. Very close. Like it was the 141 was $3.17. Fart Coin went up to $1 and what was that 69 cents or so. So it was very close to the 141. And again, these meme coins are unpredictable. I always tell people if there isn't real technology behind it, then when it comes to meme coins, it's all a gamble, because there's no real technology. So I just wanted to throw that in there. It's one that I definitely talked about. Shout out to everybody that's in XLM, XDC, XRP, XLM. I even talked about internet computer. It's decent technology. Again, that's another one that I rock with. It's a little bit slow moving, but it'll get there. But anyway, the vibes on this side. I appreciate all my crypto goons for pulling up. Crypto Goon out.